Yeah, cruising in the ocean with my fellas, waving at the shore, we got all them people jealous. They see that we shining from way over yonder. Gotta thank my father, my sponsor, for putting me on board and also giving me the capability to live life with no fear, create buzz with no beer. God is the reason why I live like this. Now everybody hating me, now I feel like Chris. Working out, eating right, now I look like this. Phone filled with different numbers, now my ex all pissed. Now I'm playing, she don't care cause she move like this. Man, I ain't hating cause she bad, man, we all ruthless. Man, I got money in my pocket, diamonds on my pinky, and that brain I won't speak on, cause y'all won't put no leash on me. Let me run about your way, get my Tyreek on. Fly to Miami to get my beach on. Preach on.
All right, BNL talk, take one. Go ahead. What's up, though?
Busy already established it.
We
What's
got a
up, bro?
lot. We got a lot to talk about. There's a lot going on right now.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Larry, first of all, Larry, did you actually, before we get to the Raw recap, did you watch that? I don't know. You probably didn't, but did you watch that busted open radio joint?
Mm.
The one that from yesterday, the one that they said that WWE get it right as far as did they save WrestleMania with the Cody Rhodes thing? Did you watch that?
Oh, I sent it to you. I didn't send it to I didn't put it in the group chat.
Oh
What's
yeah,
happening?
we got to talk about that too because they was on point with that, especially
I'm
and
putting it
and
in the
then
group
and
chat.
then watching that now I get a clear understanding of why you say you the Bubba Dub of the you're the Bully Ray of the show. I read when I was seeing them
Yep.
talk, I was like, yeah, I do that. That's exactly who I am.
Yep.
That's it. I don't care what nobody's saying, no nothing. This is what it is. Everybody else can shut up.
Yep.
Like, yeah,
I
I
told you.
got it now. I got it
I
now.
told you.
Yeah, I got
I
it
was
now.
like, bruh. Cause I'll be like
Yeah, I
Bully
got it
Ray.
now.
They started doing it first. But when I got around you, it's like we were able to have like this good old like chemistry, but it was like difference
Yeah,
of opinion a lot of times. And I was
yeah,
like, "Beezy, how come you don't see it my way? How come you don't see it my way?" But then when
yeah,
you
it's
break it
dope.
down your way, I'm like, "Yo, low key, you got
hmm
some points. So it's hard for me to argue with it." That's how Bubba is
hmm
with Dave. It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. But all right, well, if Larry didn't see that yet, we'll talk about that on our interview, Joe, that we be doing. But yeah, what's
Yes,
up?
sir.
That
Yes,
Raw
sir.
joint, that Raw was different. What's up?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I did
I liked
too.
it.
I did too.
Yeah,
I even liked the spot that everybody didn't like. The 14 minutes of the masked man with thousands of people out there. The only
right.
downside
Do
I
people
didn't
not?
like
Why
that
do people
though,
not like that segment? That
I
segment
don't
was
know. The
dope.
only downside I didn't like about it is the fat dude in the blue outfit. I was like, why is he there?
Nah, I'm not
Because he
gonna.
didn't look he
You
didn't
stupid.
look
You
like he
stupid.
was in place at all. I'm like, bro, why is we know that ain't Seth. Why is he here? Other than that, yeah, that joke was funny though. Yeah, I
No,
rocked with it.
I loved it. I loved it.
I rocked
And
with
shout
it.
out to Just Alex by saying he says Seth Rollins is on his Sting vigilante convert. I just said it. I was like, dude,
It's
he said
very
left and right on a
creative
lot of
because
stuff.
it was creative
Very,
because I thought
very.
that he was I thought he was capable of wrestling. I didn't know he wasn't cleared. They just got him on the show, but he's not cleared.
Mm,
I was like,
I like it.
okay. So he's playing
I
a
like it.
story just to be there. You know what I'm saying? To plant seeds, but he really can't actually get in the ring with nobody. I'm like, oh, okay. I didn't know that.
So for three things that I want to point out, I love that Seth Rollins has not talked yet. That's number one.
Yeah,
Number
he has
one.
not said a word.
Number two, the whole masked man coming, like all those guys coming through, and the crowd going, "What?" Like you know how they be chanting that one thing. I like saying it for real because your boy loves the Lord, but they be saying that right,
Right.
and they're coming out, and it was crazy. I was like, bro, it reminds me of Dan Bryan's Yes movement, like when he had people coming out here to support him, boom, boom. But then I'll also go, yes, a little sting here and there. And then this is the third thing that stood out to me. And someone pointed this out, and I didn't even check in and notice, but I was like, yeah, you're right. It gave Retribution vibes. Remember that group from 2020?
Yeah, I remember that. It give me one more thing too.
bro.
I agree with all of that.
Huh?
I said it gives me one more thing. I agree with everything you said. But there's one more thing that he did that right when I
Yeah.
seen it, it's a wrestler that I seen that's like, bro, that wrestler got that type of power to do the same thing.
Okay.
Like when the Vision was walking, when the Vision got to the ring and they got to the ropes, and Seth lifted his hands and everybody came around, that gave me Bray Wyatt vibes. Right when I seen, I was like, bro, Bray Wyatt would have did that.
Mm.
The Wyatt family would
I
have lifted
love
his
the
hands and then the Wyatt would have came around him and all that. That gave me that. I was like, oh shoot, he just
so,
yeah,
but
that felt like Bray
yeah.
Wyatt.
So to be fair, this masked man gimmick idea of having him with the masked man and everybody else wearing the masked man, or just having the mask on their faces. I'm saying to myself, this is Seth's thing now. This is his thing
Yeah, that's
now,
his
and I
thing. Yeah,
like the idea. What I love about is when Logan and Theory tried coming in there and to attack him. Seth took the mask and put it back on, and
yep.
all his guys started circling him around,
So
and
now you
people didn't
don't
even
know
know where the
who is
hell Seth
who.
was at. Like,
Yep.
what the freak? What just happened? Like,
Yeah, now you don't
it felt
know
like
who
a
is
complete
who.
Jerry
You
mind
don't know
trick.
who you was attacking.
That was
That was beautiful.
fire. That was super creative.
Beautiful work.
I ain't never seen it before. And we always
And they
ask
remind me,
WWE do
and
something
they
different.
remind me of the putties off of Power Rangers.
That's hilarious.
When the putties be popping up out of nowhere, how they was moving around, that
Yeah,
reminded me of the
I
putties of Power
remember
Rangers.
that.
That's
Yup.
exactly what I was like, bro, this is crazy.
Dang, yeah, you're right. I
That
definitely
was
do
solid
remember
though.
that for some
That was
reason.
solid.
Yeah, it
That
was
segment
fire.
was dope,
I love it.
bro.
It was very creative. Very creative. And Seth Rollins keeps proving almost from time and time again to just reinvent his character every single time and do something different. And he's incredible, bro.
Incredible. That was a dope idea.
It was.
He might not be able to say that right now.
I know, man.
What was the next segment?
Oh, we didn't fully detail what happened. So, you guys, in case you didn't miss it. Oh, by the way, where were they live in as far as Raw? Oh no, tripping. Seattle, Washington. Seattle, Washington was where they was at. By the way, shout out to
Oh
my
yeah,
homeboy
wait, the
Bruno.
Usos and
He was
them
in
came
there.
out. LA
I
Knight and
called
them
it.
came out too. I forgot.
Yeah. Right. So so Alan Pierce talked with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins comes out with his minions and him coming through and basically like you don't know who the heck the guy is, but they're standing on the dang going announce table and you're assuming that's Seth, but then you're like, oh, here's some more guys. So which one really is Seth? And then Seth comes through from the announce table with his guys around him. By the way, I don't care nobody said that was super badass for me and
Yeah,
fire.
that was cool.
But anyways, Alan Pierce tells Seth Rollins, you can keep doing this and you can keep running, you can keep fighting, but at some point, the Division is going to attack you. They're going to beat your behind down, and that might be the end of you. The end of him, no. But the foreshadowing was to say at the end that at some point, this is going to catch up to Seth Rollins, and they're going to beat him down, as they should, because he's
It would
basically
have made
deserved
more sense if Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed was there. Seth Rollins ain't scared of no
It
Logan
really
Paul or
would.
no what you
It
call it,
feels
like, bro.
so
That's it.
weird and disjointed.
Ain't
It
nobody scared.
really does.
There's
I
nobody
completely
scared of
agree.
the Division no more. Division is nothing
I
now.
completely agree. But I like the idea of the Division basically getting their karma, right?
Yeah,
I don't necessarily believe in it, but still, like, to each his own. Um, so they come out.
I think they
Seth loses
created
the
a
week.
slogan that they're gonna be saying every week too.
They need to. I
They
love it. They
did
need to.
whatever. The last thing that Austin Theory said, they were supposed to say it together. It was like that's their new slogan. But I forgot what it was. I forgot how they
Oh,
said
I
it.
like the new catchphrase or something.
Yeah, they catchphrase. That's what I meant. My bad. Yeah, the catchphrase.
You
Yeah,
good?
I was like, yeah, that's probably what they're trying to go towards, which is them too. But it don't hit the same when
I
Brunson Reed
forgot
and
to
Braun
mention.
Breaker ain't there. They ain't nobody scared of them. They just a regular
Yeah,
tag team.
and I forgot to mention. And to your point, BZ, I will say this: I love the WWE giving Theory the last line to say. Loved it. It was
Yeah,
so like probably a little bit small, but at the same time, I like that he got the last line, and that was Logan Paul. Because
yeah,
what told me that the WWE do trust Theory. They're just still trying to develop him some more. Okay, all right, I'll take it. But anyways, LA Knight comes through. gets in the ring, starts protecting the vision, and then the Usos come through and they take the vision. And it's basically like a 3-on-2.
Right.
So, completely outnumbered. They get the. I think who took the one was Logan Paul.
No, he didn't take it. He got pulled out. You ain't see him
You know what I'm saying?
when
They go out the
they
ring.
threw him to the ropes and wherever he threw him to the ropes, Logan Paul pulled him out.
Yeah, they're doing a tag match for WrestleMania. They haven't announced it yet, but I think they're doing the Usos versus Logan Paul and Austin Theory for the World Tag Team titles. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing that. You know what I'm saying? Whether they announce it or not, they're going to do that tag match. At some point at least. Let me see. Let me go to WWE Raw because I haven't actually got to pull up on here. I'm gonna actually highlight this post by the way too as well that Larry had put in the group chat for us to talk about regarding the last segment of the other night. We'll talk about that in a minute. 1 second. Where is it? Come on, Bleacher.
What'd you say, Larry? What'd he say about the booty hoes? Josiah, they make sure they ain't booty. That's crazy.
Hey man, I apologize for being a fan, bro.
I didn't even buy a box. I should have bought a box. They don't even sell them no more.
They were like they tasted like Lucky Charms, basically. That's all it was,
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I didn't even buy a box. I
I
should
was
have
like,
bought a
okay,
box. So at least have it for a
yeah,
souvenir or something.
yes, sir. A souvenir is dope. That's hilarious. Just be like,
Yep.
just let it sit right there.
Get
People
that
can see
mug
it. Be like, what the
laminated.
heck is this one from?
Yeah, get it laminated. Never open the box. That'd have been lit. Especially because you ain't never gonna see them no more because Big E retired. It makes sense.
I know, man. I know.
I'd
But
have
those
been
things
sorry.
were selling though. They were selling pretty good actually.
They was.
Actually, oh, you really were. They was doing pretty good with that and stuff. So yeah, man. Let me see. Lester. Why people not like the start of the segment for Seth Rollins'
People,
booty?
bro,
I
it
don't
was.
get that.
I went on YouTube this morning, and the first thing that I seen was 14 minutes of nothingness on the WWE, and all I seen was the masked
How?
men. I was like, wow, y'all ain't like that at all.
I mean, how? What was wrong with the segment? Now, okay, it probably would have hit different if Brian and Bronson were healthy. I will give it some bit of some gravitas, right? I will give it some credit towards that leeway. At the same token, though, it's Seth freaking Rollins, and if you know Seth Rollins, you know that dude's going to come up with something that's going to be different. To me, that was very different, very creative, very badass, and very much like him trying to reinvent himself. I love it. And
Especially
he
since you
didn't
ain't,
talk. That's
especially
another
since he
thing.
ain't
He did
talking.
not explain himself.
He ain't explaining
He didn't
himself.
talk.
He's not talking. He's not doing the he's not accepting that. He's not
He's
doing
in
nothing. So
UN
you don't know what he's
suspense.
doing. Yeah, so
He's
you
not even
don't know what he's
smiling.
doing.
He's very much stone. Right. He's not smiling. He's very much stone faced. You don't know his MO. You don't know what he's trying to obtain. Obviously, he's coming back at the group that took him out of his own group. But now he's got himself around some other people. And it's alleged that those guys are his wrestling students. So that's even. Come on. What wrestler do you know has done it, though? Come on,
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know. I like it. I like it. It's pretty cool,
Me too.
especially
I'm tripping.
instead of just not having him on the show at all because he's needed.
Right.
So
You would have been pissed off more if it had been the masked guys and Seth was not there.
right,
Okay? But he was
it
there.
makes sense.
So, like, okay, bro. Like, people, whatever. Anyways, let's get into this number one contenders gauntlet match. I thought it was going to be a six-pack challenge match. That's what they had said last week. But I said, okay,
Now I'll
cool.
say this. This is why
Yeah.
I am a fan. If you do triple threats or fatal four ways and stuff like that, I like this way.
Yes. You
I
just
don't
said
like
that.
the
You just said
but
that.
whoever get pinned, all the other threes are losers. I'm like, no, everybody
You
should
just
get a
said
shot.
this.
Everybody should get a shot.
You
If
just said this.
even if everybody's in the ring at the same time, whoever get pinned, they gotta leave. But it's three more left. It ain't just whoever get pinned is over. I'm like, no, I don't like that. That ain't fair. So that gauntlet draw was pretty cool. I wasn't mad at it. I wasn't mad at it at all.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
I think they made Roxanne look real weak though. But oh, cause she lost on a
Who?
roll up. She lost on a roll up. I ain't like that.
Oh, you mean Raquel? You mean
Yeah,
Raquel?
Raquel, my bad. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he lost on a roll.
Yeah, I
She
felt
lost
bad.
on a
I think
roll
she
up.
had.
I ain't like it. But
Yeah, I get you.
I'm cool with the winner. I'm cool with the winner for sure.
Yes, sir. So yep. So Betty ended up taking the victory. I think I like the way they start off with Io versus Lyra. Io beat Lyra. Io ended up beating Raquel because of Liv getting her behind beat from Stephanie, and Stephanie cost Raquel to take her off her game. Io went ahead and capitalized, but Raquel, not taking being a sore loser and being upset, she decided to go right ahead and attack Io, beat her down, hit her with the Tejada bomb on the top of the ring apron. And so Ivan now comes through, pins Io. Io's out there, immediately. Yeah, it was crazy. And then Betty comes through. Betty ends up getting the best out of Ivan now. By the way, Ivy now had a great job. She did a great job this night. I thought she was very much on.
She looked good
I
too.
think yeah, she
She
did,
looked good
and she
too.
had
She
solid
didn't look like
performance.
that little
She
random
did.
muscular cat that just be outside.
Yeah,
No, she
bro.
actually looked good too.
I told you. I've been saying that. I'm gonna say I know what attractiveness when I see it. But anyways, but no, she did that one spot where you did the suplex and you like hold them on for like a long period of time.
Yeah,
And the WWE says like blood rushing to your head, things like that. I thought that was very impressive, man.
it
The way
was.
she did it.
Just everybody went for Bianca to
Until
come
they
back.
clear her. Apparently, she's having complications with her finger injury. I think that's the reason why she hasn't been able to come back. They said she had been getting surgery. So she said Bianca would be like her finger's feeling good 1 minute, the next minute it starts to feel bad and have some irritation like going around to it. So her finger situation is more than they had thought was going to be. I don't know what just happened. It's crazy, man. You would think it'll be like put together very well.
I mean, even if
What's up,
her
bro?
finger was cool right now, I wouldn't bring her back right now just because what WrestleMania moment
Yeah.
would make sense for her. She need to go against Jade or she need to go against Rhea, and if both of them is already there, I'll just bring her back at Mania. I'll let her host it, and then somehow, some way, her get involved, or somebody said something to her while she commentating, and then it turned it into that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think she should be the host for Mania.
I like the idea.
That'd be fire because that would stir up the Jade and it'll stir up the Rhea because they're gonna shoot her to the top, but she might not win when she gets shot to the top, but at least she got up there because she ain't been there in a while. You know what I'm saying? So,
Did you watch that Wrestling World video that you was sending in the group chat about Bianca and Jade? Because I watched it.
which I put it in the group.
I think you put it in the group chat. I think you did.
It was me or Larry.
I think
I
either
don't know
you
what
or
you're talking
Larry. Let
about.
me see. Somebody put a Wrestling World video about Bianca in the group chat. I just came on to it my own. I don't know. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I didn't put nothing in there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, yeah. I don't see it. So I'm just came around to it. Go ahead, Larry.
What do you say, Josiah?
Mm-hmm.
You said you probably put that in there.
I probably did. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I didn't
I
put
don't
it
see
in there.
it.
I don't see it, so
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't even know
looking
what
at
it
it right
is.
now. It's not put in. It's not put on my behalf, so I don't see it. No, I think the only thing I put in, and I definitely put in the bus open video about Cody in there, and then I did look at the article that I came across with about Cody. I think for Sports Illustrated, But the original plan was to actually have Cody versus Drew in a Hell in a Cell match for WrestleMania this year. I was like,
I'd have been
hey,
crazy. I'd have been for it.
take my money.
Yeah,
I'm for it.
I would have been for that for sure.
Shoot.
What up?
Okay.
1502. Yeah, yeah, they would have. Yeah,
But they
take my
saying
money
Drew
for
got to do
sure. I
that.
would have
He got
did.
to do that Highlander show too. He got to be doing that Highlander show. He gonna be doing some Highlander movie, I think, whatever it's called.
Who Drew? So Drew was gonna lose either
Yeah,
way. That's why they got the title off because he about to shoot a movie.
yeah. That's
So
what
he was
that's
gonna
what it
lose
was saying.
regardless.
Fans were saying that. So it's like,
Yeah, so he
they
was
still
gonna lose
complaining about it. I was
regardless.
like, he had to do a movie. Yeah, it's crazy. But yep.
You said what about Cody? You said he. You said who could have did a movie by being champion? Drew. Oh, you said you. Oh, you said yeah. They let Cody do a movie while he was champion. They did. They did. Because Cody Rhodes. I think Cody Rhodes was champion when they shot Street Fighter. Yeah. So really, what was the reason? That makes sense. I get that. I get that. But after I watched that clip, I watched it after I watched that video when they busted open about Cody Rhodes. I gotta be in agreement with what they said.
Mm.
I'm like, man, he's Cody Rhodes is a superstar. Cody Rhodes is a draw, regardless. Cody Rhodes has taken, well, not has taken, but he has mimicked the same thing that Roman Reigns does, which is if you want him to win or if you don't want him to win, at the same time you got him on the card. If you got him on the card to win, that's what's up. If you want him to lose, people are going to tune in to watch him lose, just like that whole stretch when people was watching Roman Reigns win and lose. People was watching them because they wanted to see somebody beat them. They wanted to see Cody lose. So now, I mean
And
Cody
Cena
win.
and
Yeah, they
and
want to
John
see him
Cena.
win. So now, with Cody on the card, people going to watch Mania because they want to see Cody lose. So he is a draw, regardless if it's a draw that people don't like. He's a draw.
Yep.
And I was like, man, he got a point. When Bubba broke that down, I was like, dang, bro, you dog. He's telling the truth. I can't be
This
mad
is
at how
this
they
is
pushing
why
Cody if they push Roman and everybody else the same way.
this is
Ain't no
why I try
different.
to see things. This is why I try to explain why I say things objectively than say it subjectively. Because saying things objectively can be from all our opinions. But go ahead, Larry.
You said what about Roman? Go get it, Josiah. You said Cody Rhodes have a non-agreement in his contract. Where you see that at? Where's that at? I didn't know that.
Larry the expert.
'Cause I didn't. I knew Hulk. The only people I knew that had a thing in their agreement in their contract was like Hulk Hogan. I think Hulk Hogan agreed to like not lose on certain spots. He said, "No, I'm not losing. No, I'm not losing." It was him and somebody else was like, "No, I'm not losing." But everybody else, I never knew that they had any contracts saying that they can win or they can lose. I didn't know that.
Mm, mm, mm.
Hold on, Cody did what? You said for the rematch? Oh yeah, well, yeah. So where? How that? Well, I always ask that. Like, how did where? I think that was just I think that was to sell WrestleMania tickets. I don't know if that was in the contract or not. I think that's what I think that's what everybody was upset and mad about is the fact that Cody Rhodes actually got an opportunity in the shot after the WrestleMania matches that's supposed to have already been set. How does he all of a sudden get that? So when you say with the rematch and stuff like that, I agree with you on that. I don't think that was in Cody Rhodes' clause, but I think that was what Bubba said on that joint. He said they had to break the glass. They had to do something to make this mania shake the building. They had to because they said there was no. I mean, except for what y'all just said about that Hell in the Cell with Cody and Drew, I would have signed up for that. I'm like, oh yeah, no, that's different. I would have watched that because Cody Rhodes is he a dog when it come to them cage matches. He different. So yeah,
Mhm.
so I'm with that. But
I hope they
outside
make
of that,
Roman,
you said what?
I hope they make Roman Reigns and CM Punk match a buried alive match.
On which match?
What?
Hold on, what match
Roman
you
and
talking
CM
about?
Punk. Roman and CM Punk. Remember CM Punk said he was gonna bury Roman into the target.
You say he's gonna bury Roman.
Yeah,
Ooh, CM Punk.
yeah.
He's saying he proposed the idea of Paul versus Roman in a burial alive match.
What? That ain't what you said. That's what you said,
That's what he
Yeah.
said, bro.
bro. Them matches is gone when the Undertaker retired.
That's the fact.
You ain't
You
never
ain't
get
do that
no
without helping.
Hell in the
You're not
Cell.
gonna do a
You
burial
can
alive
get
match.
Hell in the Cell, but you ain't getting no
That's not
buried
even
alive or
realistic.
no casket matches.
I'm gonna
That's
be
over.
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. The reason why you can't do that match is because it's not realistic at all. There's
It
no
don't
such
make
thing
no
as
sense.
Punk burying alive him or Punk or
Well,
Roman Reigns burying alive Punk. Hell no.
it
It would be
actually,
interesting if
well,
one of them led into that kind of character supernaturally, but they're not supernatural characters at all.
well, Larry has a point when CM Punk said, "I'll bury you next to your dad."
No, I see the tie-in. I'm just saying like that. It's not going to be realistic because we know they're
Yeah,
not going to necessarily
no,
rebury alive.
no,
That's what I'm saying.
but
So if
that,
you
but it,
so if either way, yeah, go ahead.
but if they pulled that out, I wouldn't be mad at that. All because of the "I'll bury you next to your dad."
Right,
But it just don't make sense.
it pays
It
that
just
through.
don't make sense
That's
because the
crazy.
Undertaker's not involved. I just don't like it because I'm like, bro, come on, man, that's the Undertaker stuff,
Nah, bro.
and neither one of y'all got no
Unless
traits of the Undertaker.
Mm-mm.
unless you make Undertaker the rest of that match.
You said what?
Unless you make Undertaker the rest of that match.
No,
Mm. I, mm.
I tell you what.
I
I
think
tell you
somebody.
what.
I
If
think
you
it only makes. I think it makes sense if CM Punk had somebody dead as well.
if you was to tie that in, then yes. Even still, yeah.
I would do
But
that
I tell
because
you
then I
what.
would have
I tell you.
Roman Reigns. I would have Roman Reigns' headstone and his dad right there, and CM Punk's headstone or his whatever right there, and they fight, and
Oh
then
my
that
gosh.
would make sense.
Oh
I
my
would do that.
gosh. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. But I will say this. I will say this. If you wanted to make sense and that match happens, do it with the Wyatts and the MSTs. That to me is believable.
Oh, for sure,
Why? Because the Wyatts has tapped into that Bray Wyatt supernatural bag. That's the reason
for
why.
sure.
That's how you do
Wow.
that.
For sure. I'm about done seeing them going back and forth anyway. But for
I
sure,
know.
somebody need to bury.
Same here.
Somebody need to
Same
bury
here.
it. Give me
Same
something else.
here. Everyone's getting tired of that.
Give me
Hold
something
on,
else because they didn't do it right. That's why I'm tired of it.
Facts.
the reason why you can do it is because you can have a hairstyle on his father. You can have a headstone send main roster career. Because I'm a big fan he's gonna send King Punk back to NXT.
Oh, so you would do father versus career.
Yeah.
Mm.
No.
I get that. I wouldn't do it as a buried alive situation though. That ain't. I mean, CM Punk's
Very alive.
career. As far as CM
For
Punk's
his last
career,
match? Yeah.
you gotta CM. I mean, CM Punk's career can't be buried. That's the problem. It can't be buried. We're never going to forget it. Just like we ain't never going to forget Roman's father. So
But
yeah, that's why I think that they had to pull that rabbit out the hat because they really didn't have no back and forth with CM Punk and Roman. So somebody had to say something off the wall to make this mug like, oh, I want to see it because he said something about his dad. And now all the people, all the Samoans is making videos and stuff and being mad at CM Punk for that. I'm like, okay, now we got a story. Because other than that, we didn't have one.
yeah, up until that point, no, we just had Roman
Yeah, we
Reigns
didn't have
defeating
one. We just had to,
Punk.
oh, I hate you. You know, when you
Yeah,
came back, they had to run it through me first because I'm the man. This is my house. This is, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we didn't have one. But now, since you brought his dad up, I'm like, oh, man. Which I hate. People bring up people's families. That's just corny. You should be able to make up something without that. But at the same time, for career purposes, like for family, for career purposes, it makes sense for Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. Total sense. But
yes,
for CM Punk
yes.
and Roman, nah, they should they to choose
Not
that bag is
necessarily.
because you ran out of stuff to talk about.
So I'm in agreement with that, but I will also mention because it's the Anoa'i family that does it does hold weight.
It do, but what I'm saying is Roman Reigns ain't gonna never say nothing that bad to CM Punk because he can't.
Because
You
it
can
doesn't
talk about his
coincide.
you can talk about his career all you want to. You can talk about his dog all you want to. That ain't gonna
It
hit
doesn't
like his
match.
dad.
It doesn't
That ain't
match.
gonna
I
hit.
got you.
That ain't gonna hit the same.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
You better come on.
Speaking of the family, backstage, Jackie Redman called up the Usos. Jimmy insinuated him and his brother had something to say to the World Champion CM Punk after his comments about Roman Reigns' late father Sika last week. Bloodline threads? Question mark. It took them long enough to revisit them. Agreed?
Right.
Giving us Scott versus Valkyrie to kick off this gauntlet and then put an in commercial break right in the middle of it is some nasty work.
You hold on. What you say?
Um, this dude said. Giving us Scott versus Valkyrie to kick off this gauntlet, then putting a commercial break right in the middle of it is
Yeah, it
some
was nasty
nasty
work.
work.
I agree. That
That's
was nasty work.
crazy.
That was nasty work. I agree.
Morgan and yeah, I agree. Morgan inadvertently or not created a distraction that led to Rodriguez losing, only continuing the narrative that she is toying with Big Mommy Cool's career and keeping her notch below her in the hierarchy since returning. Mm. Mm.
Oh,
She may factor into that match between her and Stephanie Valkyrie, though. I have a feeling she's going to. Niall Shine, Ivy Niall Shine, in her one fall against Bailey, but the WWE creative Brie needs to find a way to build her some momentum because every time she has a promising performance, she disappears from television with no rhyme or reason.
this is true.
Bailey and Asuka have remarkable in-ring chemistry dating back to their days in NXT. I agree. Yet, despite what feels like an endless string of matches, they have only competed against each other in singles competition just 7 times across all brands. That's insane.
It is. I
That's
think. I
insane.
think Io Scott should get back with them,
Mm.
and I think they showed hints
Yeah,
last night.
I agree.
I think they showed hints last night when you seen Oscar and them together, and you seen Io standing in the back, staring at them. I think they show it. I think they
Yep.
show hints that she wanna team back up with her sisters or something like that. Maybe something. I don't know, cause Rhea ain't there.
Or if you want to
So
feud with, or you have her feud with Oscar. I like the idea of her and Oscar feuding. I
I
really
mean,
do.
that's cool. Her and Oscar will put on. They'll put on the show.
Man, you telling me, bro.
They
The
put
Bandy
on the
versus
show.
AJ Lee is the kind of match the last return to the square circles on allies her and has been open about wanting this dream match. Next week we get it in one of those bouts that once felt impossible. Okay. Yep. Comes full circle. NXT. Alrighty. Then we saw backstage the original El Grande Americano. Was impatient. He was too impatient for Dan House. Dan House gave him a curse. The curse was he wouldn't necessarily be in the match. It's going to be the other El Grande Americano that took his spot to face Penta. By the way, for a guy who is still, I think, at this point in time learning English, Penta's doing a good job with his English, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
What y'all think about his promo? Y'all think Penta's English sounds good or what's up?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with anything
Right.
Penta do. Penta can't do no wrong to me.
Yeah, Penta's fire, bro. And that entrance is hard, bro. I love that entrance he has. Like where it spins around while he's in the middle
Yeah.
of the ring. It's crazy. Um, and then you had that match against the second El Grande Americano. You know what I'm saying? They had their match. It was a good match. We've seen this match multiple times. I'm not gonna lie. But go ahead, Larry.
I'm sure the Penta more of a voodoo type thing. So it's just,
I think if he go heel, he would be dope like a Papa Shango for sure. I agree.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
yeah,
I
so
agree.
when you look at the face paint and stuff, you get that voodoo to it.
I agree.
Hmm. I mean, I see him play. I see him been here before. He's not bad. I'll tell you that much. He's not a bad heel. He's very convincing of a heel. There was BZ that springboard Mexican destroyer from the ring rope to not Ilya Dragunov to Ludwig Kaiser
Yeah,
versus El Grande Americano too. That was fire, bro.
it was.
That was so nice, and the fact that Ludwig is able to catch that and still do that move is crazy to me. How do you do a move like that? That's insane. I don't know how you do a move like that. But yeah, he went ahead and hit that move and pinned him 1, 2, 3. Yep. Penta defeated him in his first ever successful title fight. There we go. Penta's energy is infectious. He cut an inspirational promo about his ice tile win last, but he is so charismatic and likable and works in a way that it would not for others. True. The heel Americano strutting in and taking over the Odie's title opportunity was on brand, considering he straight up stole the gimmick the moment the original suffered an injury and disappeared from TV.
That's true.
Penta winning a match, huh?
I said no. That's true.
Matter of fact, I got a question. And BZ, I want to see if you agree with this. I was thinking about this like last night. What if they decide to make this Americano thing go on a little bit longer by having El Grande Americano and original El Grande Americano be a tag team? So you got Chad Gable and Ludwig Kaiser as a tag team.
I mean, how would they be a tag team if they going against each other?
I think that could be. I think next week could be the catalyst for them to become a tag team. Say, like for instance, they have their match, they shake hands. You know what I'm saying? Be respectful for one another. And Rayo and Bravo, who was part of Ludwig Kaiser's thing, which is his Americano thing going on, they instead attack them. And what we get at WrestleMania is a tag team match with the Los Americanos versus Rayo and Bravo.
Mm, I don't think that match is worth WrestleMania at all.
But I do like the idea of them being a tag team and actually going after the tag team
They'd be a
titles
dangerous
instead
tag
of
team. I'll
going
tell
after
you
each
that.
other. They would be a fire tag team.
Yeah, they'd
I'm
be
trying
a
to tell you.
dangerous tag team. There would be nobody to look
Yes,
over
sir.
for sure.
Usos, they better look out. You better watch out, man. You know what I'm saying? So I think
They're
they'll
not
put on
beating
great
no
matches.
Usos.
I don't know. They're not being Usos.
Heck no.
Oh,
Heck no. They're gonna have to do something better than that. You need the young guns, or you need the other people to beat the Usos, but you not them. They're not doing it.
Yeah, machine guns can definitely
Machine
have a
guns
have
and
a
the,
start.
yeah, machine guns. The machine
Right.
guns, and then the other tag team they just split up. What was that tag team they
So
just split
Just
up?
Alex was complaining last week, by the way, on SmackDown, talking about speaking. I'm glad you brought that up right quick because he brought this up. He was like, "Why do we go ahead?"
we gonna say
No, go
he's
ahead.
the cafeteria. I don't know.
No, he ain't talking to us. Go, Josiah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So like I was saying, so he said the WWE stop doing this, but they keep going back to this from time to time. He said you put together Damian Priest and R-Truth as a random tag team,
Yeah,
and you had them as their tag team beat all the other credible tag teams that have been a tag team, but because Damian
yeah,
Priest and R-Truth You got to throw in the Nation Tag Team and have them win over Motor City Machine Guns, Praxium, Los
Yeah,
Garza, In the Whites, and whomever else. And
yeah.
the more I thought about it, I was like, yeah, the WWE, they've not get got, they did not get rid of that trope. They stay doing that. It's true.
I think they did that. Another reason I think is because you can't have a WrestleMania without R-Truth or Damian Priest on it.
Yeah.
Them is big names, so they had to find a way to do it. I'm like, all right, well, let's make them a tag team. 'Cause they had no other, couldn't find no other way of putting them on. Like people
But he
might
did have
not
a
admit
cool
it. Like
feud,
at
like
the end of the day, R-Truth been in the game for what 17, 18 years, and Damian Priest is Damian Priest. At the end of the day, you can't have a WrestleMania without them if you're really trying to sell tickets. Now you can have a WrestleMania without them. But as far as if
yeah,
you're
you
trying to
could.
sell tickets or do whatever, you need every major superstar that everybody like. They got to be on the card.
Mm-hmm.
If they not on the card, it is what it is. So like so they haven't pushed the machine guns hard enough for them to be on the card. They didn't push them like that. They should have, but they have not pushed them like that yet. And
Mm-hmm.
other tag teams that haven't been pushed like they should to be on that card.
Yeah,
Yeah, so I don't know. I still feel
that's
it's a
true. That's
filler.
true.
It's a filler match, but at the same time, it's still
It's
big
still
big
decent.
names is in that match though.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
And R Truth always win tag teams with people randomly, just like he did with Miz. What was that last year or the year before?
Yeah.
Yep. They
Yep.
always keep that. They always keep that Daniel Bryan and Kane or the Kane and X Pac tag team in a tuck. They always do that.
They do. They do. They do. That's a
They always
great
do it.
BZ nail right on the coffin. You hit the nail right on the coffin.
Yep.
That's exactly what it is. The strange bedfellows tag
Yeah.
team.
Yep.
But
Tag
that but
teams that ain't
BZ,
even
you know
real
what?
tag teams. You just put them randomly together.
This is
Yep.
BZ. This is the same guy who complains that Charlotte Flair and Les Bush should not even be a tag team, bro. And I'm
That's
like,
a
you
fact.
tripping.
Fact. You tripping.
You completely tripping because I like the idea of Charlotte doing something different, bro. Come on, man. Stop hating. Stop being a fan for no reason, bro. Come on, bro. Calm down. Penta winning a match against an opponent he was not ready for, beating him cleanly, and is exactly the type of victory that Bay faces on TV should be getting. On a roster full of popular superstars, he might be the best pure babyface on the roster.
I agree.
Yeah, yep. Oh, let's talk about this. A strong VO package featuring Stephanie Valkyrie aired, putting over her match with Liv Morgan at WrestleMania, and that, at least in her mind, she sees more in her opponent than the Rumble winner sees in herself.
Mm.
What do you think about that?
Mm. Stephanie
I
Valcourt,
love it.
Stephanie Valcourt looks at Liv Morgan more or better than what Liv looks at her own self.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean
I
that's
love
life
it.
for real. That's life for real. There's a lot of people who downplay ourselves when in all actuality we downplay ourselves, but the people from the outside looking in, they look at us like, bro, that's different. You downplaying yourself. You're downplaying yourself. You're better than what you think you are, or what you feel you are. You're better than that.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting story, man. Interesting story. Very interesting
Yeah,
story. I like it. I really do enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? I was worried for it there for a second, but you know what? I'm enjoying this feud between her and Liv. It's got
Yeah,
things going.
like the 48.
you said what about Cody Rhodes?
I said like the 48.
Oh, you talking about Bootios?
Dude, you've made your point about the Booyos before, bro. Why you still bringing it up? You sound like you want some Booyos, bro. The more you keep bringing it up.
He said he wants you to make
I
sure that
know.
they ain't booty.
I know you are.
So you assistant with the bloodline laser thing.
Yeah, the
Right.
bloodline
But that's what
glazer
I'm saying.
joint
Anything
that
about
never
bloodline
dies.
glazing ain't different in something though.
Huh?
Nada. That's what I'm saying. Anything about the bloodline glazing though.
You
Man.
just put it in the group like last week. You made new
Right.
pictures and
Y'all were taking
everything.
shots at me.
No,
That went
I
ahead and
wasn't
followed that
taking
up
no shots. Larry
with
was the
this.
one that was making the pictures and stuff. That shit was funny. I
No.
wasn't taking no
The
shots at
picture came
all. Then
after
you did that
I put
freestyle. That
the
freestyle was
picture
fire.
came.
That freestyle
Thank you. I
was
appreciate
cold.
it.
I love that joint. I still gotta put it out.
You gotta put
That
it out,
joint
bro.
was
You gotta put it
hard.
out, man. It's hard. Are you worried that if you put it out, the WWE is gonna hit you with a copyright?
Oh shoot, that's good that you said that. No, I didn't even think of that.
Uh,
I tell
Dang,
you
I
what,
probably can't even do
test
it.
it, test it. Well, not so. Try to test it by putting it on private first.
Yeah, to see what they do.
If it,
Yeah, see what
yeah,
they do.
if it gets blocked, then do that. Then do that.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
if
cause
it's not blocked, go ahead and put it out publicly.
yeah, you take the flag, cause you I ain't never got no flags. You ain't about to get my channel jacked up. Yeah, you take the flag. I already said I gotta
Yeah,
make a
bro.
channel on it. I gotta make a burner channel just in case something like that go crazy.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that's crazy. That is
Yeah,
crazy.
I was thinking about the whole copyright strikes and things like that, how that all was this thing. That's what I'm saying. Hey, that ain't no joke, bro. Ain't no joke.
And you played the
You
whole
think
joint too? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yeah, they about to
YouTube
flame that up.
50 Cent is very diabolical, bro. I'm not gonna
They
hold
gonna
you.
flame it up. They
Come
be
on,
like, yeah, that fifth was just
it's
coming once.
savage.
That's a strike. Yeah, you can't even fight
No, I'm
that.
telling
That's
you.
a strike. I'm
I'm
like,
telling you, bro.
dang,
Don't do that.
two more and you're gone. I'm
Nope.
like, nah, bro, can't do it.
Yeah, three more. YouTube ain't playing. Yep, that's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna talk about this promo, and I want to see what you think about this. Okay, enraged after losing his IC championship last week, Dominic Mysterio hit the ring, flanked by Morgan and Rodriguez, and called out Finn Balor, blaming him for the loss. The former U.S. champion, flanked by Jay Madonna, made his way to the ring to confront Dirty Dom. He told Mysterio that he had spent years trying to protect him, but sometimes one has to learn how to fight one's own battles. He said that maybe Rey Mysterio was right about his son, that he was a spoiled little punk
Beautiful
that
work.
earned him a cheap shot from Dirty Dom, and the brawl was on from there. Inevitably, Madonna betrayed his mentor and friend, joining the group in a 4-on-1 beatdown of the Prince, even utilizing the timekeeper's hammer and a steel chair to lay out the Irish-born competitor. The remnants of Judgment Day stood tall over their fallen leader to close out the segment.
Well, first I watched what do you want to talk about? Cody Rhodes and Finn Balor, which is a good one. We gotta do that one. That's a good one.
Yes, sir.
That's when I found out that McDonough actually came. Finn brought him in. I didn't know that. I never knew
Yeah,
that.
he trained him. He
I
trained him.
never knew that. Because right
Yep.
when Dunn whenever when McDonough got there, I'm like, man, who is this guy? Just random. I'm like, bro, I don't know who this guy is, and it's whatever. But I didn't know that was like dang near Finn's right hand at one point. Like he trained him and all of that stuff. I didn't know that. Did not know that until I watched that joint. So I looked at it and
Yeah.
was like, oh man. But I think the beat down and everything was perfect because everybody is screaming for Demon Finn. And Demon Finn has to come back when you got people like this going down like this.
All right, so yeah, as soon as I saw how they beat him there, I said,
Yeah,
Demon
Demon
Finn
Finn's on
got
the
to come
way.
back. He got
Demon
to come
Finn,
back.
that
And
mania.
on top of that, I will say this: JD Madonna, by the way, was known as Jordan Devlin in NXT UK. When the WWE went to NXT 2.0, they brought him in, but they changed his name from Jordan Devlin to JD McDonough, right?
Uh huh.
And he's on there for a little while, and then he got drafted to Monday Raw, and he had to work in. I think he said he had been wrestling for like maybe 10, 11 years up until the point he got assigned to WWE.
Yeah.
He been putting in work for a while.
He
So
cold, man.
yeah, man, really talented, and he's just like, okay, boom, boom. so he got put in the main roster, and they decided to go right here and put him with this group. And so when him and Finn won the tag team titles, I said this is come on full circle because he's the guy that Finn Balor was the guy that trained him to be
I didn't
a
know
pro
that.
wrestler for him.
I
Yep,
never knew
sure
that.
did. They're both from Ireland. Both from Ireland. What did you? Go ahead, BZ. Not BZ, Larry.
And they're both were trained by Becky Lynch.
He said what?
So they both were trained by Becky Lynch.
Oh yeah, they both were trained by Becky Lynch. I didn't know Becky Lynch was that big of a deal to the men
No.
in the WWE.
Finn trained JD. He trained Becky. He trained Becky. No, Finn Balor trained Becky, and he ended up training JD. He ended up training JD. I think later on. No, he trained Becky Lynch. She said in the documentary. She said in her book. He trained her.
She got Becky Lynch got background stories with Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens, because I
Yep.
watched Kevin Owens join too. You got to watch that interview. That interview was so funny. Kevin
Oh,
Owens
I
is a
finished that
funny
interview.
guy.
I did watch that interview. That interview is
We
fire.
gotta do we
Very
gotta
good.
do that.
Interview.
We gotta do that. When Kevin
And I love
Owens
what Kevin Owens said about the
when
Miz too.
Kevin Owens
I love
started
what he said
talking
about the
about
Miz.
Braun Breaker, said Braun Breaker need to be arrested because of the spray tan. Oh my god, bro. I
Yo,
start crying.
Kevin is freaking hilarious. He's
I start
hilarious.
crying.
The way he
But
talked
yeah,
about
I
Zack
didn't
Ryder
know.
too, I was like, yo, he's funny. He's funny for real.
And
He's very much funny.
I think if I'm not mistaken, Randy put Becky Lynch in his top four too, didn't he? When they were
Did
on
he
the
really
Cody,
put
what do
her
you
in the
want to
top
talk
four?
about joint? I think Kevin might have. I know Finn, I think he did. That's because the last three ones I watched Finn, I watched Kevin, I watched Randy. And somebody had Becky in their four.
Hmm.
So I think it was Randy because they asked Randy if it was a War Games, if he was setting it up. I think he said Kurt Angle, Becky. No, did he say Becky? I don't know, but Becky's name was brought up in a lot. I didn't know she was that big of a deal to the WWE like that. I did not know
Oh,
that.
of course she is. Yeah. Yeah,
Like
bro.
they
Randy
really
was
rock with her.
highly
They
accomplished.
they
Real
rock with her
decorated.
crazy.
But she's the first, I think, woman wrestler that they had in their company that was able to make $1 million. Like in terms of like being a draw by herself.
Yeah,
Like
they rock with her heavy,
that's
man. A lot of the guys
yeah, bro.
got mad respect for her for real. That locker room.
Yes,
They
sir.
really rock with her.
Yes, sir. And they saying they claiming that she's sick, but I don't know for sure how true that is. I think she's gonna show up next week, so we'll see.
But yeah, Demon
Let me
Finn is
see.
on his way. Everybody been asking for it. It's on the way.
BZ, is it just me? Now I want to ask you honestly, and tell me how you feel about this, and just go for a juggler if you got to. Did the segment at times to you? I'm asking you. Did it feel rushed?
Which one?
The whole Finn Balor, we're going to take him out of the group because we've been expecting that. We said to ourselves at some point they're going to take him out of the group. He's going to get, we call it like last week. You said it's going to happen next week or something like that. And so
Yeah.
it happened this week with them go right here and taking him out. I'm fine with that, but I felt they kind of got to a little too fast.
No. They gotta build the
You
story.
don't agree?
They gotta build the story. They only got 5 weeks. They gotta build the story. Even though the story makes sense, for Finn to have to go demon Finn, they gotta do more to Finn in order for that to work.
No, I know. What I'm saying, the segment itself to me felt rushed. Like this is what I'm trying to get at. When Dominic called out Finn, and Finn Balor said when he was saying towards Dominic Mysterio about like how you gotta be your own man, find your own battle, boom, 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 boom. And I've been with you for like 2 years. I think it's been more than 2 years, but whatever. Who's counting? And he was talking to Dominic, and he was just letting him know, like, I see more, in you than you probably, kind of like the same thing we were saying about Kara, but still, I see more in you, right? I would have, if it was me, if I had a pen, this is where the Blue Ray and me comes out, BZ. I would have let that segment breathe a little bit, not too long, obviously not too long, but breathe just a little bit of Finn praising Dominic Mysterio, just a little bit more, and
No.
then we get the whole. But your father was right about you. So he may have been right about you all this time. You are a punk or a prick, whatever he called him. Boom, boom. You are becoming this and that third, and right now I'm not pleased with what I see, whatever the case may be. If we just had added in a little bit more to sell the idea of how much Finn loved Dom in this moment, but then Dominic replaces that with complete hate, what I'm saying, in a sense of his betrayal for his Finn Balor. It would have hit a little bit more stronger for me. That's just my opinion. Than them just saying that very abruptly, and then all of a sudden, okay, now we're gonna go right here and attack him. I feel like it kind of like made Finn Balor just say, "Let's go right here and wrap this up. Let's go right here and say what we gotta say," and then boom, Dominic, you turn on me. I was like, I would have milked out just a little bit longer, in my opinion.
Mm.
Because BZ, if me and you were in a tag team, just like for us speaking with me hypothetically, if we were in a tag team, and the WWE said we want you guys to break up, and Josiah, you're the one turning heel, BZ's going babyface. I said, okay, cool. How y'all want us to do this? All right, y'all come up with however y'all see fit, but one way or another, you got to set a point of boom, boom, this, boom, boom, that. For make sure by the end, you are beating down BZ viciously, whatever, yada, yada, yada. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to detail our history. I'm going to detail what we accomplished. I'm going to tell you to your face, bro, I'd have high hopes for you. And if this is our, end, what I'm saying, because we say we lost a tag match to where we got to break up, whatever the case may be. Cool. But in hindsight, it should be a thing of, they're breaking up and they're going about it in a good manner. There's nobody turning on each other. They're showing for love. And just that split second, you think, they're cool. Until all of a sudden, bam, I snap on you. If I keep people in disbelief just a little bit and keep you in suspense just a little bit, it'll make the segment a lot more richer, in my opinion. I feel
The
like
reason
they'll
why,
better with that.
the reason why I think that didn't make sense or that wouldn't have mattered is because Finn already proved that when he said he got to win on his own. Why praise him when you lost on your own? Ain't nothing to praise you for. You lost because we didn't help you last week. So that already threw it out there. That already gave the WWE
Mm-hmm.
fans like, oh, he's about to turn. So all he had to do was call him out, and then when he got in the ring, punched him in his face. We already knew what he was punching him for. There ain't no story need to be told. We already know. You ain't helped me win.
Yeah.
And if you look at the promo that they kicked, what was it, last week or the week before? When I don't know if people caught that, but when Finn was saying, I mean not Finn, but when Don was saying like, "Yo, I got a title shot next week. Y'all gonna be in my corner, right? Y'all gonna be in my corner." Y'all, Finn was trying to be like, "No, you got to do this on your own." But, but with the other guy or whatever, I forget what his name is, but he was there, and they was just like, "No, chill, chill. Is y'all just gonna be there or not?" And Finn is like, "Bro, y'all wasn't in my corner. What the heck I gotta be in your corner for?" That's how. That's not. So they gave
Mm-hmm.
that already off before they even, and then that's when Finn was like, "No, you know what? I'm gonna be in your corner. I'm gonna be there." So Finn was proving a point to where, bro, you wasn't in my corner, but I was in yours. But even with me being in your corner, you still got to win straight up. And you wanted to cheat. When I fought CM Punk and lost, I lost fair and square. That's why I shook his hand because I gave him his respect because I really lost. That's what it was. You don't win
But see,
matches.
you saying that, okay, BZ, I'm with you. But say Finn had also said that to give credit to what happened with him and Punk recently, right? And detailing that, what I'm saying, just a little bit more. Just how you detailed that and explaining the reason for why Finn said what he said towards Dominic, I felt would have hit home a
For
lot better.
Charlie?
I felt
No, I
they
said for
said
mom.
Finn
Same
Balor, you
thing.
say your
The what?
piece, and
She
then
got you under
boom,
mom.
go for
Oh,
it.
That was, but it's cool.
yes, I am,
No, go ahead.
Mom. Thank you.
Go ahead, Josiah.
No, I'm saying the
Jeez.
way they did it, BZ, what you just said was dope. It was very spot on. because Finn detailing what he did with Punk
Mm.
gives Punk credibility, gives him credibility, gives what he did to recently credibility. And then he will tell Dominic Mysterio that's what you should have done. Blah 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 blah. Instead of you, instead of saying what you haven't done, and then okay, now I'm gonna say Rey Mysterio was right about you being a prick. It felt like Finn was just like, I'm gonna say my piece, and I'm gonna say this to you, and then boom, let's get the heel turn done underway. It worked. Don't get me wrong, it still worked. I just wish they would have, like I said some more, and
What?
then that would all come full circle. Because what you just said in that explanation, I loved it. Absolutely.
So which storyline made more sense? Um, Jey Uso and Jimmy versus CM
hmm
Punk, or the Judgment Day?
Judgment Day.
Now the world is going to say Jey Uso and the Usos versus CM Punk, and that's why they had a longer segment. So when you look at it like that, you can say that. You could be like, yeah, it was rushed. Like it was rushed because they felt that the other segment was more important than that
Some of it was.
one. Of course it was. Of course it was. You just said something about Roman Reigns and them dad. Ain't nobody think about fanning them. They can wait. We talking about a whole family matter right now, and that's why you got a bigger segment because that's the segment everybody wanted to pay attention to. The Usos were about to leave, and they was like, "No, we got some business to take care of with CM Punk first." They people rather want to see that first than want to see Liv Morgan beating on Finn. They're like, "Man, come on, bro, for real? You can't even hit her back."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I think so. I'm in agreement when it says when you saying that it was rushed. I'm 1,000% agree. But I think that's the
hmm
reason why it was rushed. I don't think they're not going to highlight more pieces to it, and I think they're definitely going to do a lot more with that. I think that he's probably going to have a fight with his mentee before he does go after Dominic, and I think that
Right.
match is going to be better than the one that he does with Dominic for sure, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So I think that's what's
Yep.
to come. I think that's what's to come.
Yeah.
Um, but as far as like everybody else jumping in, he don't have no women in his corner. You know, I could see if Rhea was still on Raw, then it would make sense. She's not there, so who is
hmm
going to help? Maybe you do you know what I'm saying? Maybe Stephanie, he teams up with Stephanie. You know what I'm saying? And then might team up with somebody else. I don't know. I see a tag team with Finn and Rey Mysterio together. I can see that before
Yes.
WrestleMania. I see that about to happen on one of these weeks. You know what I'm saying? For him saying that about his dad and stuff like that, or yeah, your dad was right type stuff. I could see a tag team, so you'll see Ray and his son in the ring again together. I see that. But also,
hmm
if they do a mixed tag, I see Finn and Stephanie versus Liv and Dom. I see that too. On the start this one,
Yeah.
yeah, I see that too. I see it, but
Something.
I just don't think that it. I think for yesterday, I don't think it was more important than the Usos having to come and talk to CM Punk.
So you're saying they kind of like had to they had to do what they had to do and
Yeah,
admirably
they just had to
because
highlight it.
of
Yep,
I got you.
they just
Good
had to
point,
highlight
dude.
it
Because
real
if
quick.
we ain't never had gotten that Punk and Uso segment, I
Hey,
thought it was very dope. Then
hey,
yeah,
You want?
yeah, you got a point there. Got a good point there.
y'all forgetting something.
Did you go back up? All right.
Y'all forgetting something, bro.
All right, it's
What's up?
about time you sound normal. You sounding normal. You can actually hear you now.
You probably at
Because I
lunch.
don't have my headphones in, Josiah. But y'all forgetting something.
What's up?
Finn Balor does have a female in his corner.
Cool.
Y'all forget he brought in a female
Roxanne
into the
Perez.
Judgment Day. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He did. He did
And
bring her into
she
that
ain't been
group.
around.
Yeah, she hasn't. They said something about she had like some issue with her back, some benign thing going on. So she had to get like I don't know surgery on. I don't know if she got surgery on it, but
Oh,
yeah,
that
she had to get some
makes
of it done.
you
Yeah,
got a
that's why
point.
she hasn't been on Raw. But you got
That
a good
makes
point there,
ton of
Larry.
sense. But that's
You
only
got a
one
good point,
woman.
Larry.
There's two. It's two women in the Judgment Day. That's only one.
Yup. And you got and
Mitchell,
do her voice.
you still got Mitchell.
Oh well,
Yeah,
yeah,
we should look with
because
them.
Mitchin is occupied. Well, she was occupied with Jade, but now I think she should have had a better shot with Jade. I think for real, for real.
I completely agree. I don't know what they're doing with that.
Yeah, they
I
watered that
totally
dumb
agree
down.
with that.
Then y'all can have him bring in somebody from the Bullet Club
I think
to
they definitely gonna do
to
that.
WWE.
But I don't.
Maybe we just make it
But my
more
thing
about
is,
fashion
I
versus
don't think.
size. You know?
I don't need. I don't think. I don't think Finn need a team though.
No, you don't need a
But I'm
team.
saying for
You know,
WrestleMania purposes, or if he just needs somebody in his corner to deal with the Judgment Day, maybe I can agree with that. But outside of that, I don't think he need nobody else. What you coming with us? All right.
Yeah,
DZ, I
it'll
hope
be
this is what I hope the WWE does not do. I hope they don't do this. I
bring
do
back
not
AJ
want
Styles for
a
one night
male.
only.
Yeah, yeah.
What you say?
Bring AJ Styles in
Bring
for
back
one night
bring back
only.
bring
I love it.
so
I love that.
I
hold
don't
on.
want to see it.
I mean
As a backup, he can be like some more manager kind of like ordeal.
It makes sense, but
If you got down with
I mean
Jake
he could AJ Styles could pop up
DZ got points
at
though.
WrestleMania.
they said he's the person that's supposed to be running SmackDown. The new general manager will be AJ Styles. That's what they're saying.
Love it.
Do you?
And give John Cena Monday Night Raw spot so we can see him
I'll
engage with
do
Cena
that.
because I
Yeah,
want
I'll
that
do that.
so bad.
If they do that
Give
and
me
give
John
Cena the
Cena as
Raw,
general manager,
yeah, take my money. If they do that, I'm with that.
please, please. Him telling Gunther, yeah, you retired me, but look, now you're boss.
Yeah,
Yo, I need to see that. Please, don't you give it to us.
yeah.
That'd be so funny. Yeah, you retired me, but now I'm your boss, though. I don't upgrade, haven't I? I'm wearing a suit now. I
And
get paid what to do.
they don't make those Raw general manager moves till after Mania anyway. So as soon as Mania is over, is
Yeah,
when
yeah.
they start teasing who's about to be hit the head.
And that's part when the WWE is going to start getting this better shift because like the last few weeks have been like, but when you get Cena and AJ, I think that's what makes the shows even more compelling. That's crazy though.
It
That's
will because they
crazy.
both retired back to back, so it makes a ton of sense.
Yes, it does. And now, yeah,
They both
yeah,
retired back to
I
back.
love it. I freaking love it. I hope they do that. I pray to God they do that, bro. Please do that. Larry, what was your idea with the whole Finn Balor bring in Roxanne Perez? And are you saying they should make it a fashion match, or are you saying
While he rebuilding the Bullet
he
Club.
should like what are you trying to say with that?
Hold on. I'm saying for one night only if you want to make that a big WrestleMania,
Mm-hmm.
have Bullet Club reunite for one night only.
That would be crazy.
I completely agree.
You have Demon Finn versus Dominic Mysterio and yeah, Demon Finn versus Dominic Mysterio. Then you have JD McDonough and what's her name? What's her name again? Josiah?
Roxanne Perez,
No, not her.
Raquel Rodriguez.
Raquel Rodriguez. You have them interfere in the match.
Mm.
Then the music hits. It's AJ Styles and Mitchell.
A-Styles Mission.
You only need those two since it's only gonna be two
Well, wait a minute.
since
Since Dominic got
Liv Morgan has a match.
You got AJ. Never mind. I'm trying to go ahead.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah, Liv Morgan has a match, so she won't be here. So there's no need for Roxanne to come. So
Right.
you have AJ Styles and Mitchell pop up.
I like it.
I do too.
I like it. I like it. Hopefully they go that route, but I don't know. You know how WWE is. They don't take our ideas forever. We be just suggesting so many dope
If
ideas
it's
easy, bro.
if,
I'm like,
if
oh.
it's not, I guarantee you, if it's not AJ Styles,
Hmm.
it's gonna be Carl or and Luke Gallows.
Oh,
That's what I'm thinking.
that's
That's what
mandatory.
I'm thinking.
Yeah,
That's what
that's
I was
mandatory.
thinking. But in order for that to, well, Dominic only has
Cause
JD. Dominic only has JD. So how do you make that make sense? He only has JD.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Unless
saying.
they bring in another member
yeah,
in the
so
group.
it make more sense for AJ Styles.
Yeah, it would
Cause
make way more sense because then that would just be outnumbering the whole group altogether.
yeah,
Um,
cause the only other two Bullet Club members are have matches that night. Like Cody Rhodes, he has a match that night. Tama Tonga, he has a match.
Bullet Club literally will be having uh they're the first time being appearing on a WWE show is crazy.
Yeah,
That will be
yeah,
lit. That would be
yeah, it'd
fire.
be crazy.
That would be super fire. But then again, because that's a New Japan Pro Wrestling thing, and AEW is with New Japan, I wonder if would the WWE be able to get that trademarked unless they just go, we're gonna call them the club. They can't say Bullet Club because that's trademarked by I think New Japan Pro Wrestling. I could be wrong, but that would be fire though.
Or
Bullet Club,
or or
music playing.
or you have Shinsuke Nakamura pop up.
To be on the side of
No, he is affiliated with them.
yeah,
He's an affiliate with them.
Have Sheamus come back.
And then going to Trader Joe's. We can call a new Uber, but I didn't know if
no, I could stick around.
you wanted to stick around.
Yeah, I could stick around. I'm
Okay,
trying to
we'll
find out
be.
what's over.
They have everything ready. They said just to grab it.
Okay. Well, I'll go back around the thing. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yep. You said what
A
number?
day in the life of BG the Uber driver.
I know, bro. Everybody don't be wanting to ride with nobody else. They only want to ride with me. I'm like, well, that's fine.
That's funny.
Yeah, I got paid to rap
What did
yesterday in the car. I was playing.
question? What did you think about? Huh?
No, I said I got paid to rap yesterday in the car. I was rapping one of my
Oh,
songs that was being
really?
played in the car. Yeah, this dude, I was taking him, the black dude, I was taking him to go get some wine or liquor or wherever he's at the liquor store. And I was playing that I'm still the man around here or whatever. And he was bobbing his head all crazy in the back. Was like, bro, who is this? And I was like, it's me. He was like, nah, set up line. I was like, no, for real, I'm dead serious. It's me. He was like, rap it. So I started rapping it in the car. And he was like, bro, you're. I was like, bro, this is you for real? I had to pull up my Instagram. I had to pull up everything because this guy just wouldn't believe me. He was like, no. It's not you. It's not you. I'm like, whatever. So he was like, bro, you're killing. He was like, you want to know what I noticed out of all, and when I noticed when you first started rapping, I was bobbing my head crazy. And I was like, I know what you're finna say, but what? He was like, no, say what I was finna say. Like, ain't no cussing in it. He was like, exactly, bro. You out here rapping, you killing bars and everything, and you ain't got no cuss words in it. I've never heard nobody like this. I'm paying you $20 right now. I need all your social media. I need everything. I'm about to lock in and tell everybody about you.
That's fire.
He did that
That's
joint
fire.
yesterday.
That's fire, bro. That's so fire.
Yep. I was
That's
like,
so fire,
dang,
man.
bro.
And
Lit.
did I do the man around here reaction?
Yep.
I still owe you
You
one
did that
too,
one
BG. I
and you
still owe
did
you some reaction on my
that
channel.
one and the all black everything. You did both.
All but everything was fire, by the way. That production was
Yeah, that's my
crazy.
joint.
But yeah, I got to get around to some of your other joints and react to them. Um, I'm a little worried about Booty Call.
You said no, bro. But that's what I'm saying. Like when you hear the hook, it says it says I'm in the studio late. Got him thinking that it's that. That's what it's called. Got
Oh,
him
okay,
thinking it's a
got you,
yeah.
got you, got you.
It ain't no real nothing like that. That's why I titled that because everybody be like, what is this? And, for a fact, he ain't we rapping about no stuff like that. And but that's what they're saying. He said, I'm in the studio late, got it feeling like a booty call. That's what it feels like because normally when guys do stuff like that, It's around late night, so that's why I
Ah,
called it that. But it has nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with it at all.
I was about to say, I'm like, yo, busy trying to get him
Yeah,
that
that
rock
joint.
band.
Yeah, it's
I'm like,
so innocent.
yo.
It's so innocent, man. It's me and my guy. My guy Abe. He played the guitar, and I was making the beats, and we was just in the studio all night making that type of music and stuff like that. Like it was fire. That was. Wait, I was in
That's
the
dope.
studio late. Got a feeling like a booty call. That's what it felt like. I was in there all day. Yeah.
But I will say that, but that shit is
My
hard,
mom,
man.
yeah, when my mom seen the title, she was like, "Man, I'm not listening to this. Only doing Jesus music over here." I was like, "That's what it is, though." I was like, "Man, you got to listen to it, man. Don't let that title throw you off." But you know, with so many people who hit that title and hit the song because they wanted me to say something bad and crazy, for they can actually find a reason to talk about me, and they couldn't, because they was like, "Oh man, that was creative to the world."
Yeah.
Because I thought he was gonna say something else. Yeah.
Because I thought, in my mind, I was thinking, I was like, okay, this is going to be talking about him getting around Grail and boom, 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 this man
Nope.
fire. We're going to talk about sensitive stuff, boom, 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 all this other stuff. So I'm thinking,
Mm-mm.
oh, man, he's keeping it real that one way. So I
Yeah,
thought he was keeping
nah,
it real that one way.
nah,
I
man.
said,
And,
oh. So,
Nah,
but no, I'm going to check it out. I'm going to check it out. I'm checking it
I
out.
actually acknowledged the fact that my girl was calling my phone and I was ignoring the call because I was so zoned in at the studio. It's in the song. Yeah,
I got you. I
yeah,
got you. You're
fire.
hilarious.
hey, DZ,
What up?
hey, Josiah didn't tell you, Josiah got a baby on the way, bro.
What?
Huh?
Hold
Yeah,
on.
Josiah.
Boom, bang, two to the dome, you know I came to kill. And all the DJs and beat makers know the drill. Your boy back, they all run like sawmill. This beat was just sent to me, this was a fresh kill. What you ain't know when I load up, I act wild. Like draw four, my screen kicks like a bad child. It's time to relocate, but not the eastbound. Call me a virus, we moving to the west now. I've been bugging more ammo than any Russian. My 16s I air out like a semi-bussin'. My chick bad, I sing to her like David Ruffin. Give her the game, she roll up, we lit and puffin'. Thought I was done, but this rapping is in my bloodline. Keep feeding me beats, I zip them up like K-Shine. The swag so out of this world, never in state lines. Used to be passing with everything, now I take mine. Pittsburgh, my name Monty, some of you notice me. I get you lit and I'm brown, nickname me Hennessy. I came in the game, they ain't do nothing but doubt. But now I feel like a tongue to win my name in your mouth.